Yes. Welcome back to Stephen Tries Less, the greatest channel of all my channels. I said it. It's just me today, all on my lonesome, behind a table being questioned. No, I've not been fiddling again. It's time for a Q&A. I posted on Instagram about needing questions, and you guys wrote in your dozens. So I'm going to go through all the ones I deemed good enough, and the rest were just, why are you ginger? Grow up. Would you rather shag your mum or your dad? Oh, ever heard of a threesome? Come on. Anyway, we're going straight in at the deep end, guys. Biggest job you turned down, money or exposure-wise? The biggest job I've turned down money-wise, in terms of confirmed money, or what they said was confirmed money, was to do another tour. I just wasn't in the mood for it, and also a pandemic had just struck, so I wasn't really thinking about doing a little tour of the country. Can you upload some more podcasts, please, you lazy git? Quite a lot of you got in touch, and often on this channel you'll comment, where's the podcast? When's the podcast coming back? Hey guys, where was this energy when there was weekly podcasts, yeah? That was a sinking ship. That podcast was the Titanic of my career. We were putting our heart and soul on the line.
Stroking an animal's bum or lower back.
Basically, Tom was going away, Ryan was going away, and then whenever I asked Max what he's been up to, he says, great question, Stephen, and then doesn't really answer it. So the podcast had to end. It might come back in the future. Would you ever come to Reading Uni for a motivational speech of sorts? I actually got an invitation to go to Oxford University, not after my A-levels, just recently to do a talk there. Hey guys, guess what? I mean, you're just going to waltz into the Channel 4 or the BBC. No, you're not getting my tips. Next question comes from Jake Bone15. I hope you don't. Why, TF, do you support Liverpool? Basically, 90% of my family are from Liverpool.
I'm being serious.
My dad supports Liverpool, so basically, people tend to support whoever the dad supports. That's what I fell in love with. Those sweet, sweet men in red. Do you write your jokes before any shoot, or you just wing it like the madman you are? I am bonkers in a way. Yeah. No, I do like to prepare some jokes.
I like to make some jokes when I'm, well, just in general.
Just so I turn up and I've got something to show. It's a bit like when I used to get invited. Well, this never happened. If I did get invited to a party when I was in school, I would have brought some jokes, you know, maybe a tray of mini rolls as well, you know, so I've brought something to the party, literally. And I'd love that if people did that for my channel.
I gave away my vacuum cleaner the other day. It was only collecting dust.
You got a big booty? I guess it is quite fat. I do have a fat back, although Will and he said it's gotten smaller recently. I said, well, you still came, didn't you? Any new sketches coming out on the main channel? No, there's no new sketches coming out, and I'm just wasting my time doing Q&As on the second channel. There will be. I'm looking at bringing back a few of the classics, yeah? What's that? You've run out of ideas? F off. Next question. Would you let Harry shit on your face for 150k? Wowzers! Might have to change my answer to the first question. You see, this is the thing. Someone shits on your face, that's demeaning, whatever culture you're in. However, here is why I might just take the money. It's because when I was in college, I had to go home for the day because I got pink eye from my friend who farted right next to my face. And I didn't get paid for that, by the way. I'd probably do it, yeah. If you could restart diss track season, who would you diss? The one person who deserves a few bars. Chris MD. If anything, I would do that just to get another diss track from him.
Jersey is my city.
I wouldn't diss Callum's Corner because I've been burnt before. Next one. How do you come up with your funny, witty jokes on the spot and be really good at it? Guys, don't ask questions like that. Ugh. Maybe I'm born with it. Maybe it's something on the spectrum. Your favourite performance in a Sidemen Sunday? Ooh. I'd say The Wheel. I got to settle into it, although I just felt like I kept going... Spin the wheel! Spin the wheel! I think the school one, the first one I did, I really enjoyed that. Because I wasn't in charge, so I could just mess around, really. If you could have anyone in a sketch, who would it be? Ooh! I'd like to get Richard Madeley.
You look at the beach and you think, pretty, lovely golden sand, that's safe.
Yeah.
Not in certain parts of the country. Quicksand.
I think he might not know it's a sketch, but I would just think that would be so funny to have him Chi with a C is very good. And you've got Munya Chihuahua, also very good. Next question is from Adam Longbottom. My name's Adam Longbottom. It's a bit like my Gerald Hogwash.
My name's Gerald Hogwash.
What is your favourite collaboration and feature you have ever done? I really enjoyed the one where it was on Chris and D's channel and it was doing the football sober and then sober and then drunk. It was essentially getting drunk and playing football with your friends, which is what I should have done when I was younger. And instead I just stayed at home and played with myself. Which was your favourite podcast segment for the 5 people who actually listened? You're not wrong. That must have been a good week. My favourite was, of course, Tom Looney Celebrity Gossip. This week we saw Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson holding hands at the weekend. What's going on there?
Who's Pete Davidson?
That guy just hit the nail on the head. He was our Hawkeye in Hollywood. This one comes from Anthony. He says, what GCSE do you have? Not GCSEs, just assuming I have one. You. So I've got the usual maths, English, science. Or not usual for viewers of this channel. Spanish, drama. Yeah, I've got a GCSE in drama. You've probably noticed that.
You are a frigid soul.
History, food tech, because we had to do technology, not because I was fat. And I think that's it. Are you planning to put out any stand-up comedy specials like with Netflix or Amazon Prime? Yeah, I need to email them back actually. No, they've not approached me. Not many companies do approach me. I would do it in the future, sure. Top 3 favourite content creators. Ooh, my favourite at the moment, I think Nico Amalana. He is just outstanding. You've also got Chris MD. I love watching his videos. I watch a lot of James Alcott. I'm a bit edgy like that. Next question is from Ewan Chapman. Favourite sex position? Ooh, the chapped man is one of them. The Hungry Professor. If you don't know, get to know.
The Hungry Professor.
Next one. If you could host a brand new TV show, what would it be? And what would it be about? Ooh, picking my brain. I think recently Soccer AM announced they were stopping. What was it, 2007? I'd like to make a new football-based show. Pints, tits and banter. And it's just me with my tits out having banter. Or just give me my own show and I'll make something funny. Either or. Favourite clip or video of yourself? Dennis gets it, you know? Finally, questions I care about. Me. It's quite sad that I do have a favourite clip. It's, of course, this bad boy.
Sorry about the wait, guys.
Hey, don't apologise for being fat.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favourite clip. Never gets old. I'm sure it got old about 3 seconds after Max said it for him. Hazza, do you/did you ever collect anything? Yeah, bad gal's numbers.
It's a no from me. I'm sorry.
I collected football cards, shootout cards. Actually, I have an album over here. Oh, you don't care. No, you do. Oh, I filled out the Liverpool team. Yeah. 5-star shiny Gerrard if anyone wants it. But you have to pay. See, I collected shootout cards and worried letters from doctors. What made you decide to take your comedy in the direction of online sketches instead of stand-up? Good question, Callum. The year was 2016. I was doing stand-up, getting places with it. Doncaster to name one. And I saw Comedy Central were doing an online series with Jackmate. And I was like, why have they gone for Jackmate rather than a traditional comedian?
Aimed at curing lesbians with depression.
They're going towards the online personalities. That's when I thought, hey, I'm going to do some online stuff now. Instead of performing to a room of 30 people, who knows how many people I could perform to. Have you ever had any offers to write comedy for any TV channels or shows? No, I've not. And I don't get why. I'll be real with you. I hear about these writers' rooms. I'm sure I could contribute. I can write jokes. How many tries does it actually take to film a Stephen Tries video? It depends on what it is. Sometimes it's relatively smooth, especially if you have to get things done quickly. But there's always outtakes.
I'm not on this shot.
Some days when we're filming, I'll decide I want to wrestle with Ryan.
I could just hump your shins if I wanted to. Fucking kidding, mate. Oh, bloody good.
If you were the Prime Minister of the UK, what would you do first? Probably put on my best shirt and tie. It's the big companies dodging tax. Google, Shell, whoever it is. Pay away, because it's billions that they're dodging. I have to pay tax. Why'd you pursue comedy? I didn't. It pursued me. Hey, get out of the bathroom, creepy comedy. What's the most mental fan interaction you've ever had? I was, of course, with Tom Looney, and we just finished playing five-a-side. And this guy came over to us, and he was on a skateboard. Already, I was worried.
Well, no, I've come here for Rad Summit.
And he said, You make those stupid videos. I was like, comedy videos. I mean, no, those stupid videos, yeah. At least 5 times said the phrase, those stupid videos. You know, so f*** him. Next question. If you were offered a TV job, would you take it even if your jokes would be restricted? No. What's the worst reaction you have ever had after an edgy joke? Well, Chris, it would be complete silence. That's probably the worst reaction, because you got absolutely nothing to go off. That happened, and it was just the most painful experience. Next question, how many rounds can you go with Chris? We usually do about 3, I think that's our record, and then we hop in the shower, wash the semen off. You ever want to do stand-up again? Yeah, I would. Would you ever do I'm a Celeb? I don't think I'd be able to do that, because as recent as my last video, I made a joke about Ant McPartlin.
Meet this famous duo, Ant and...
Deck.
Driving ban. Incorrect.
So yeah, I think I've sort of burnt that bridge. I'll have to enjoy alligator's cock in my own time. Who is a realistic dream guest for YouTubers behind bars? Ooh, realistic. So the thing is, I feel like I sort of have to know them for it to work. Please comment who your dream guest on YouTubers behind bars would be. What made you, or why did you become a pescatarian? I only really ate chicken, and I was always on edge thinking, oh, have I cooked it enough? I don't want to get food poisoning. Lo and behold, last week, I got food poisoning from rice or vegan chicken. I sharted, ruined a good pair of Calvin Kleins because of vegan food, so it completely backfired. Literally. This is from Harvey. Hey up, player. Any chance the podcast will be going for It might do in the future. Also, you know, these guys are doing their own things now. Max has got his Twitch. Ryan is reposting TikToks. Dave's losing weight. Cameron's on the radio. Tony's wrestling. I mean, these people are doing stuff. If you were a kitchen utensil, what would you be and why? I see myself as a bit of a whisk. You sometimes forget it's there, and then you pull it out the drawer and oh yeah, this is quite fun. And think about what I do, you know, I froth things up. It's a frothy whisk, Stephen. Can you send me 1 lock of hair, please, Stephen? You haven't specified who. I'm also looking at your profile picture. I'm imagining you're going to use to frame me for one of your crimes, so no thanks. If you got the offer, would you do a series of Taskmaster? Yes! I'm a big fan of the show. Yet when I met Alex Horne, he was taking his pants off, which is a true story. And maybe that was meant to be. Maybe we could recreate that on Taskmaster. Callum, when are you going to dye your hair so we don't have to look at that ginger mess? Hey, back off, Callum. I'm sort of one of those people who believes in, you know, the au naturel. Yeah, this is the hand you've been dealt. Of course, in Abu Hamza's case, isn't fun.
Oh, satire!
Oh, last question. Are you okay, Stephen? That guy gets it. I think I was okay about 45 minutes ago before I started recording this. And then several questions about my ginger pubes later. I'm lost. Well, there was the Q&A. Wow. Thank you for all your questions, for those of you that got involved. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I love doing a Q&A. And remember to let me know the dream guest for YouTubers behind bars. Any more questions that I didn't answer that you were dying to know, put it in the comment section and I'll reply there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. Stay humble now. Ciao.
Why you freaks me to, like, so basically...
Stop fingering animals, mate.